Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena. I'm Athena. This is CJ. We had him on the air with us before, but CJ, were you were with another gentleman? You were with like a smaller band or something? I'm trying to picture you and what you were doing before.
Well,
or was it just you?
the last time I was with you, I had another gentleman here. He was a lead guitarist that I had at the time.
Yeah.
And then he had other ventures, so now I have a new lead guitarist.
Okay.
And they're both named Mike. Isn't that kind of coincidental?
How weird
so
is
hello,
that?
Mike and Mike. You know who I'm talking about.
Mike and Mike and Mike and Mike Briggs.
And Mike Briggs.
This is cjliscum. Now, is it pronounced like almost like Tim Liscum? Am I saying that right?
I think
is it
so.
Liscum?
It's Liscum, and so a lot of people go, "Hey, are you related to?" And I'm like, I don't know. It depends on what you're asking about. Is
Yes,
it front
exactly.
row? To get in the front row? Yes.
Yeah, just be like, oh, absolutely. I'm cousins with Tim. We go way back, baby.
Yeah, I remember practicing ball back in the day. No, it's not. His is C-O-M-B. Mine is L-I-S-C-U-M.
I love it. And are you from this area? Are you like born and raised in Fresno?
No, actually, no. You'll be shocked. You ready?
Connecticut. That's where I'm from.
I was born and raised in Mexico.
No way.
No. And then I immigrated over here when I was 6.5, 7 years old.
So you're bilingual.
Sí, yo sé hablar mucho español.
That's so awesome. I love that. Hey, you almost sound like my buddies over at, I work for Lotus Communications. I work at the rock station. So we have Q97 and the regional Mexican stations. You sound like them when they're on the mic. They go, la, 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 hola, blah, 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 blah. It's good to be bilingual. Is your music in Spanish and in English? You do any Spanish guitar and Spanish music or no?
You know, I really don't. My wife says, hey, you should turn that into Spanish, which it's one of the venues that eventually I will, but I concentrate so much on your strong points, which is English. You know, even though I can speak it, I can read it, but when it comes to music, there's only one song I sing, and that's La Bamba. You know, because it's a rock song, and I just.
And you kind of remind me of the guy. I hate to say it, the guy that died in the plane crash.
Oh, that was tragic.
You remind me of Richie. I know, but what's his name?
Richie Valens.
Yes, you remind me of him a little bit.
Oh man.
Have you seen the movie?
When I first saw it, I was so sad by it, and felt like I got frustrated. When it came on again, my wife was like, hey, that movie's on. I couldn't watch it for about a year because I always just felt he was cheated. Him and the other guys, they were cheated out of life.
They were cheated out of life, but his drunk brother pissed me off.
Oh,
remember the drunk brother?
Yeah.
I can't even watch it because of the drunk brother. Never mind Richie dying in a plane crash. So anyway, so you're born and raised in Mexico, and then you were 6. You came over to Fresno? Is that where you went to high school?
No, I actually immigrated to Texas, and I can tell you this, the first day of school.
Oh, God.
I was sat down, and it was kind of like Charlie Brown's teacher, and my father... and they said pretty much do what we tell you on the board, or I knew I would... they spanked, actually, back in those days, so you were like... What? I don't get spanked.
They spanked you?
Well, they
at
would.
A school in Texas?
Yeah, that was part of the whole process of growing up, I guess.
Did you get spanked?
Yeah, I shouldn't have been throwing rocks, though, I guess, not in the playground. So I felt like everybody else because I got punished the same.
Yes,
I was homework, and next thing I know, I was talking and reading and writing in English with no hesitation, no thought about it. Just there it is there.
Yeah,
there was no special program. It was like, you're here, there's the board, here's the books, learn how to read and write.
Wow. So how did you get to Fresno? Why Fresno after Texas?
Well, my father decided to move us over here. Little did I know, there was an agenda behind it. So by the time I was 12, we moved over here, and then unfortunately he died a year later. So he wanted to leave us, my mom, closer to other relatives.
Okay, so you had a lot of family here. Did he know he was going to pass away? Was he sick?
Yes.
Wow, that is very interesting.
He was a World War II veteran, and so he lived a good, long life, but
that's smart of him to be like, I know I'm sick. I want them to be surrounded by family. Did you have more family here than Texas? Is that why he did that?
Yeah. I didn't realize that till I grew up. Things you kind of look back on, and then you put all these pieces together. Oh, it was great, and it makes me proud to carry that name.
I think that's awesome. Was it hard for you being 12 and being new to Fresno?
Actually, I grew up in San Diego, so. That was a great teenage years. A kid with a 20-inch bike.
You moved around a lot.
Then we came up here when I got married. I met my wife down there, and we moved up here.
Oh, okay. So you brought your wife to the Fresno. Hey, San Diego's not a bad place either.
She's from Fresno, so eventually we came up here to visit, and I said, yeah, let's move. Why not?
And it's cheaper to live here.
Yeah, I like it. I love the hot weather. Yes, I love it. It could be 100 degrees every day.
So are you hating the 60-degree weather now, or
well, I just deal with it.
See, I don't know, maybe because I don't know if you heard me tell Mike, now that I'm getting older, I'm like hot all the time. Not all the time. I shouldn't say all the time. But I can't wear long sleeve. I can't wear long sleeve unless it is cold to the bitter bone cold.
You know, you were saying about hot flashes, possibly in the middle of the age thing.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes philosophy is like one of my favorite things. You know, so I try to get an answer for everything. And I think I know why women get hot flashes now. You know, especially if you've been married for many years, because it really creates something in the relationship. So it really either brings you together or breaks you apart. But if you're strong, it keeps you together, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree.
You learn so much from everything.
I love it. Every day I learn something about, you know, someone or something. So tell us about your music. What kind of music do you play?
I'll play a little bit of country, soft alternative, ballads, and then some rock alternative. And then within that, you try to find yourself, who are you as an artist? And one of the best things that I consider myself is I can relate to a lot of emotions, a lot of scenarios that have inspired me, even though they're negative sometimes, to draw out something. They perturb me and frustrate me to the point where I got to write something about it, to add a voice to it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's who I am. So I always look back and say, what kind of artist I am. I like some of my favorite artists was like Jim Croce, you know, Bob Dylan. They wrote for the people. They wrote what was on their mind according to the times. I love them too. You know, and
Cat Stevens, throw Cat Stevens in there.
The list goes
Jim
on.
Croce's
The
my
singer-songwriters that just.
Can you play a Jim Croce song?
I used to, but I haven't done that in a long time.
I love it. I love it. So, what kind of music do you play now?
Well, I got two venues that I'm doing. I'm doing a duet at with my friend. We're doing a lot of some more of the softer stuff, like Horse With No Name, at art shows, and everything in between, which is also my originals that fit that.
Awesome.
And then this
like
Friday,
Art Hop and stuff like that.
Yes, we're starting one here in Hanford, third Tuesday of every month.
Cool.
So I'm part of that with different businesses and music stores and so forth. And this Friday we're playing at in Hanford. It's the wine and chocolate tasting, so it's going to be great.
Oh my God,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah, they got tickets available. You want to go to Hanford for a wine and chocolate tasting?
Hanford's great.
Yeah, it's really
Hanford's a great
There's
town.
so many musicians, you know.
Are you going to be at the Art Hop in Fresno this coming up week, isn't it? Wait, tonight? Yeah.
This week I won't, but I'll be there on March at Jewel FM. I'll be their host as their music host that night.
I know what you're talking about. That's a very cool building and a very cool venue. Well, do you have any CDs coming out or anything like that? Or?
Not yet. Just still working on a new video. As those of you that have seen my video for before the voting time, is they want my vote, and had a lot of fun with that. Sorry, Robert had to hear like about 1 million times our tech here. Every time I come in, he says, "Hey, now."
Sorry.
But we had a promising song. You know what the song? I'm gonna tell you what the title is. Okay.
Yes.
It's
What's
called
the song?
"The Tortoise Strut."
I love it. Are you going to play that right now?
No, it's not ready, but it's coming.
But you're working on it, and it's coming. So your next appearance is going to be this coming up Friday in Hanford?
Yes.
Okay, the Wine and Chocolate Festival? Or
Yeah, it's a wine and chocolate, it's a festival walk. And so you can contact Main Street Hanford. You can contact probably Main Street Hanford primarily, and they'll sell the tickets cheaper than that day of, you know, and there's like, I don't know, 20, 30 businesses involved, so you walk around and get a designated driver and enjoy the festivities. And it's really big. I think it's their 15th, 16th one.
I never heard of this. Or Uber it.
Or Uber it, that's right.
All right, so are you gonna be performing a song now, or should we take a break and then what do you think? One song? All right, perform a song. Tell us what it is, CJ. Without further ado, CJ Liscum.
Thank you. This song was inspired by a piece I saw on Facebook. It's a highlighted piece of a news reporter that she could barely contain herself about something. She's probably seen many different tragedies, and something inspired me to write this song. And I'll let the song tell you where I went with it. Woke up yesterday, just another day. Turned on the TV to pass the time away. Somewhere in the world, another bomb explodes. Many people die, sleeping in their homes. Wounded little boy was dug up and alive. The reporter sympathized, tears built up in her eyes. 1,000 bombs exploding had shaken everything but her. She tried to hide the grief, but her face told even more. Take me back to yesterday when I was just a child. Mothers took away the pain, even with a smile. The summertime was just for fun. My world was on a globe. Take me back to yesterday for just a little while. Shake the news. Bits of agony can leave you feeling blue. Some say it's biblical, somehow meant to be. I doubt that little boy feels just how they see. Mothers took away the pain, even with a smile. Summertime was just for fun. My world was on a globe. Take me back to yesterday for just a little while. Take me back to yesterday when I was just a child. Mothers took away the pain, even with a smile. The summertime was just for fun. My world was on a globe. Take me back to yesterday for just a little while. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You want me to introduce him? Once again, everybody, cjliscum.
Thank you very much, Athena. Thank you very much. I love coming to this show. It's a wonderful outlet. And if you have the time, please email me at cjliscum@gmail.com. And give me your input if you don't mind. Tell me a little bit more about the show, the things that you like. One of the things that in songwriting is I've been able to do is sometimes things just fall in your lap. As for situations, and this next situation is about a nephew of mine, and well, let me tell you what he does. Works on the corner at the top of the world, hammering nails out in the cold. Works all day long, gets the job done, and he goes down in the burning sun. At the end of the day, he's tired and drained, and pours a cold one for a little octane. Says with a smile, please understand, it takes all you got when you're a roofing man. Yeah. Well, he's always on top when he's laying it down. It's the nail on the head with a solid sound. He'll leave you dry like no one can. He's got you covered, he's a roofing man. Just to earn his pay. Boss needs job done like yesterday. If you think you're good, you better be right. You'll soon find out on a rainy night. Well, it can get rough and you gotta work fast. You better be tough and make the job last. Some start at the bottom where they began, but the one at the top is the roofing man. Yeah. Well, he's always on top when he's laying it down. It's a nail on the head with a solid sound. He'll leave you dry like no one can. He's got you covered, he's a roofing man. Uh-huh. Let's hear it for their roofing man. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, earlier, Mike and Athena were talking about so many different subjects, and one of those subjects, it was about art. And one day I walked into this art gallery, and frustration took over, but at the same time, I was inspired about one artist's renderings, paintings, and there's a lot to be said there. And so I wrote this song. This song, just let yourself go with whatever artist you can think of in the terms of colors, how chords, notes are colors to you. He stood alone, saw me walk in. Artist paintings created by him, part of his life displayed on the walls. As I tried to figure it all, searching words for interpretation led to small conversation. Spoke his mind, very few words, painted a masterpiece to be heard. Not enough colors to paint my life, wide enough canvas to show it right. Pieces of life with my name, it's a history, who I am.
to paint my life, wide enough canvas to show it right. Pieces of life with my name, it's a history of who I am.
Thank you very much.
This next song, it's a song that I wrote very late at night, in a very secluded, dark area. And a gentleman that I met walked up to me and told me his story. And this is what transpired from that. Let me run and run in the rain. I need to release myself from the pain. Open a door and let me go through. I gotta find something to hold on to. My name, I'll tell it to you, tell you a story, what I've been through. Day after day, I was not well. A voice in my head started to yell. It's not the first time this happened to me. When I break down, I need to be seen. Yeah. Dressed, but not equipped, handle my stress. Need to find me before it's too late, 'cause I don't believe that this is my fate. I'm reaching out before another attack keeps me from ever coming back. Yeah. Let me run in the rain. Thank you.
CentralValleyTalk.com